I worked with GBCI for 13 years before I started working for IWI. And so then I was the director of WELL certification before I left and kind of came to work for IWI. My role was kind of helping draft this entire process and the crosswalk. So that was my role, is to kind of bring the two parties together, working with the technical teams between both USGBC and IWI. The main purpose of the program is providing an easier, more seamless way for projects that are already pursuing both LEED and WELL to achieve their certification at the same time. There's a lot of synergies between the two programs. For example, day lighting, electric lighting, thermal comfort. There's a lot of things between the two programs that if you are going after these for your building, you'll receive credit in both certifications. Most projects would do, because of the performance testing for WELL, is they would go through and pursue their LEED certification first, wait until they got their LEED certification, and then you can upload the copy of your LEED certification to get credit for certain features in WELL. And then you would go through and do your WELL certification. It draws out that timeline for getting all of your certifications if you're going for both. We have a crosswalk that goes both ways, so you can use some WELL features to achieve LEED credits, you can use some LEED credits to achieve WELL features, and you can submit for review at the same time without you having to upload documentation to both platforms or having to wait until one certification is done before you can pursue the other. I want to say it was about somewhere between 20 and 30% of it is an overlap between the two programs. While they are kind of having different focuses, there is still the strategies that you would achieve for both, such as operable windows for ventilation and for reducing energy on the LEED side to be able to open those windows. Also on the WELL side of giving occupants the ability to control their space by having operable windows. So there are strategies that really do kind of apply to both. Typically what differs between the two programs is the documentation. LEED obviously being fully documentation based, WELL having the performance testing, so not everything. We have letters of assurance. We don't have as much kind of documentation on that side. So that tends to be more the difference in the kind of the requirements. I would just say the earlier you make a decision, the better. It's easier at the beginning to kind of say, yes, these are our goals and these are the components that feed into it, because the wall component impacts what the HVAC loads are and what the energy loads, like it's all connected. And we know that as kind of designers and consultants, it's all very interconnected. I think the biggest recommendation is just to kind of start these discussions early, have those goals and alignments between the entire project team, contractors, consultants, architects, engineers, everybody.